What's up, everybody? Hello, and welcome back to Wizardry Let's Play on Expert Wizardry 8 Aiders. Sorry, I'm really tired today. I'm on fall break, which is awesome. We're on Arnika, which is probably my favorite part of the game, my favorite location in the game. One of my, definitely in like the top 5. Just because there's...
Get him, boys!
Oh, I thought these were good guys. Because you can find good guys around here too. Okay, well, we're gonna fight some raiders. Whatever. No problem. Ugh. Could you move any slower? I believe I've got it on... Oh, I don't. I don't have movement speed on highest. Yeah, so yes, they could move slower. But they could move faster as well. There we go. That makes more sense. Sorry, so yeah, I'm on fall break, and the day before yesterday, I went out with a friend, and I had my first shot at tequila, and several other drinks, and it was a really fun time, but man, yesterday I was totally out of commission. I was just gone. I wanted to do
With
things,
pleasure.
and nothing got done. So today I'm taking it easy, but I'm actually gonna try and practice and try to do schoolwork that I need to get done. So,
With pleasure.
but you know, I was like, you know, I haven't made a video in a little bit, so I should do that first. So that's what I'm doing. If I seem out of it though,
Yes.
that's the reason. It was a really fun night though. I had a lot of fun. Man, fall break is awesome though. I have time to do a lot of things that I normally can't. So, and you guys, damn, I want to turn the bagpipes down a little bit. There we go. You guys have been awesome. You guys have been keeping up on subscribing and posting comments and everything, and some guy responded just recently. Sorry, I don't remember your name off the top of my head. About who the composer was for this game. And he's a guy by the name of Kevin Manthe, and I looked him up, and he's done a lot of stuff. Surprise! His last name is spelled M-A-N-T-H-E-I, and just Google search his name. I just search his name and
With pleasure.
composer, and he's done a lot of stuff. He did the soundtrack for this game, for one of the Jagged Alliance games, which
With
makes
pleasure.
sense because of Surtech. He did something for Civ 2 way back in the day, for Majesty, which is a game my brother played a lot of.
Nasty.
For Vampire the Masquerade Requiem, or whatever that game is. He also did the soundtrack for StarCraft Ghost, which I just think is hilarious. So this guy is probably not that well known in you know, video game composer circles as it is.
Hey!
Oh no, that's not good.
Me with that.
But like, you would think if you know, if Ghost had come out, people would have probably known his music more. But since it didn't,
Aye.
I'm guessing people don't know. I don't know. Maybe other people have heard of him, but I've never heard of him before now. So I think that's pretty cool. Can we get this other guy in the circle here? Nah.
With pleasure.
Oh, Myles has 5 health. That's not good. I should probably pay attention to that.
Aye.
Damn backfiring bards. We'll have you protect
Sugar, it
Myles.
just isn't meant to be.
Really? Oh, because...
Sugar, it just isn't meant to be.
Yeah, so if your guys are on opposite sides of the party circle thing here, then they won't be able to protect each other. So We can have somebody like, who's purple? We can have Gerzoth protect Myles, I think.
I'm on it.
Yeah, but what's her name? Elizabeth is too far away, which I think is it's another cool mechanic. This one especially doesn't come in to play very often because I don't usually guard my party
With
members with other
pleasure.
party members, but sometimes that's what you got to do, and it works. All right, let's finish this. Nice. I can't believe she's still backfiring, but I don't think it has anything to do with the difficulty either, but maybe it does.
Banged up a bit.
Nulli segundas.
I wanted to do a fireball level 2 there, but I was afraid of killing Myles. Let's see. Let's do armor plate.
Aye.
All right, now let's try level 2. I don't think this will wipe anybody out if it goes
With
sour.
pleasure.
How about a angel's
With
tongue?
pleasure.
That guy's coming back.
Nulli segundas.
They're mediocre, but at this point, everybody's got a ton of hit points. Humanoid monsters, anyway, usually have a ton of hit points.
Alcazar.
Oh, come on. That's not good.
I believe I'm wounded.
Wounded. I'll use some
With pleasure.
stamina potion. Get some heals
Aye.
on Delia. Shrill sound.
With pleasure.
I don't want the samurai to die. We'll have Myles protect her.
Taken care of.
Come on, guys. Please, for his life.
Algelasta.
I might have been a little bit reckless at the beginning of this fight, and that's why it's not going well now. Sorry.
Alcazar.
We should be fine. If these guys would just start hitting their marks.
Aye.
Web them up. Like, really, if we could
pleasure.
just get the majority of them webbed,
With
that would be
pleasure.
great.
With pleasure.
Or knocked out or something. Man.
I gotta do something about these wounds.
Nah, you're fine. It's funny, like, they're throwing knives from, like, a foot away, like, point blank range. There we go. Yay! Overkill.
Nadine.
Do it again.
Aye.
With pleasure.
That's Poet's loot worked so well. Energy
With
blast
pleasure.
on which one's got less health? This one? Yeah.
With pleasure.
Still running away. I'm surprised. Usually doesn't happen. Boom.
Segundas.
There we go. All three of them.
Alcazar.
Oh, well, I've still got people protecting people
I'm
for some
on
reason.
it.
Sorry.
Taken care of.
This should be it. He missed. It's very rare that they miss when
Nasty.
when they're actually asleep. That's weird. Very rare. Dead. Yay! And that one over there is probably asleep, so we could just run up behind him. If we are quick enough. Where'd he go? He ran all the way over here?
Look, a creature.
Wow. Attack. Yeah, we're gonna need to rest up before we go rescue that lady that we're supposed to rescue. Whoa! That was exactly
Much better. Oh
enough
my.
damage.
That's a big one. The savant must think he has something to prove if he feels obliged to build a tower like that.
Or maybe he's compensating for something, yeah. He doesn't really have anything to prove. I mean, people know how awful he is. Alright, so here's Arnika Town Square. There's a ton of stuff around here. There's the bank, which is right here actually. There's the temple. There's the armory. There's the hotel and bar. Helly's Inn and Tap, rather. There's the crashed ship where we're going next. And there's this big statue of Funzang. And if you click on it, you get some stuff. 15 gold, smelling salts, and some heals.
What now?
It's not bad. Who needs some heals? Sure. Alright, and there's another pack of raiders there, so we are going
I'm with you.
to run away.
Taken care of.
Or try. At least we're going to try and force them into this tighter space here. If those guards could come back, that would be great. And of course, the thing about Arnika is there's always a lot of wandering monsters around. Kind of have to be careful. Even in a big city hub. That's another thing I like about this game. It kind of harkens back to older party-based RPGs like The Bard's Tale. Like, you're not safe in metropolitan areas by any stretch of the imagination. You're safer because there are friendly NPCs too, but you're still in danger for sure. Okay,
With pleasure.
do that. I could lure him back here and have Helly join the fight, but I don't want her to die. I don't think she would, because normally the NPCs in this game have a ton of hit points, like the main ones, but it's possible. And she is a good shop, if nothing, and she's one of my favorite characters, I guess.
Taken care of.
Use some heal. I wish I had a mass heal, but I don't. How about armor plate?
Aye.
Somebody else has healing spells, right? No? Samurai should. No. Well,
I'm on it.
Yes.
If you say so.
okay, looks good to me. We're fine. The raiders might even leave, I don't know. Or not. Okay. Yeah, like I was saying, like you guys have been great about commenting and everything still. It's great. It's a lot of fun for me to do this
With
game.
pleasure.
We're out of web now. Which is kind of annoying.
Aye.
With pleasure. Oh!
No, Serena.
Algelasta.
Probably won't work. Oh, we got 4 of them. Okay. I'm surprised. I don't think her mental magic is that high, but maybe it is. Come on, get another 30 damage. Or that works. Yeah. Let's pray for help.
Aye.
Because that only... I can't think of any other games that let you
With pleasure.
literally pray for some kind of help. That gives you just a random effect.
pleasure.
I don't know. Maybe in some weird Final Fantasy game, but... I could see that happening. There we go.
Algelasta.
Almost all of them are afraid now. I'm assuming. It looked like it tried to cast a magic missile, but it tried to shoot it through the wall, so it didn't work. I think that's what happened. I'm not sure if I've ever seen that happen before, because there obviously was... Yeah, the gods respond. So it tried to shoot a magic missile through the wall, but it wouldn't let it. That's hilarious. I've never seen that happen before. Wow. That's a little bit of a glitch. Huh.
Aye.
Because whenever you pray to the gods, they usually just give you some spell
Yes, I did that.
that you could have casted anyway. Unless they give you gold, which does happen. But it's usually like Bless or a Magic Missile or a Guardian Angel. That might be all the possibilities. I'm not sure.
With pleasure.
I would have to look that up.
With pleasure.
Might as well. Oh, they all woke up. Well, 2 of them woke up. That's alright.
Segundas.
That's right, get out of here. Don't need you. Batter up. Ugh, the 5 that I'm not fighting at the moment. Seems to happen more often than not.
Taken care of.
If I do this, I don't think I'm gonna hit the other guys around
With
the corner,
pleasure.
but I might. Need to use another stamina potion.
With pleasure.
Just do a paralyze.
Aye.
Algelasta.
Yeah, I don't think that hit the other guys.
Alcazar.
Nice.
All it takes is a little courage.
Yeah, and a paralyzation spell. Doesn't take a lot of courage to hit somebody when they're, you know, immobile. Okay,
Aye. That.
we're gonna get out of here before those guys attack us. And that door should close on its own. They
We
won't,
have company.
like, wander into friendly buildings, which is nice. Here's Helly.
You're just who I wanted to see. Your tab's way overdue. Interesting how you seem to be scarce whenever that happens, There's drinkers, Myles, and then there's super drinkers.
Super
I've seen
drinkers.
them all, but I've never seen nothing like this.
Like a show on
You owe me, Myles, and if you don't pay
Adult
up,
Swim.
you and your friends will not be served in here again. And that includes everyone in here with you.
Psh, we're not friends. We're just doing a job, ma'am.
Wait, Helly, I can explain everything. It's not really me, it's just...
No, no, Myles, you're not sweet-talking your way out of this one. Now, you owe me money. You and your buddy's gonna pay up or not? It'll cost you.
That's what she always says. Of course we're gonna pay it.
Good thinking, Myles. Good thinking. Where are my manners? In all the excitement, I forgot.
Experience.
Allow me the pleasure of welcoming you to Helly's. We got the 3 R's all under one roof. Rumors, rooms, and rum. Try saying that when you're drunk. What can I get you, folks?
I will have to try saying that. So yeah, she's got some good stuff on sale. If you somehow picked up a bard and didn't have the loot already, which I guess is possible, like if you picked up, you can get a bard from the Impani camp, I guess. Then you could buy that loot here. Swamp malt. Lesser ailments are immediately purged. That's cool. Cure lesser conditions seems like a better idea, though. Got some good potions. They're expensive as hell. And you can sell off whatever you don't need right now. But let's try to recruit her.
Kidding? I've got a bar to run.
She's mostly just good for information. Nobody knows who Burrs is.
I suppose I should get back to work.
Although some people in Trenton might, but I doubt it.
Oh, I'm always good. I'll tell you the truth, I've never seen him. Just his troopers. But I've heard plenty. In fact, rather than talking to me, why don't you ask Lord Braffett yourself? That's who I talk to.
Yeah, everybody wants you to go to the temple.
Lord Braffett's in the temple. You don't actually think you'd find him here.
It would be funny if you were.
This is it. Well, what's left of it.
What's left of it? I like her. I like all the voice acting, like I've said before, but...
Well, if you don't know what they are by now, I'm not going to tell you.
It's alright, you'll run into them soon enough.
I know him.
What else?
Have a good look. Got one right in front of you.
Dominus.
It's an awfully big planet. You have something more specific in mind?
What about...
Strange-looking creatures.
There we go.
All right, if you can get past looking at them. Nothing a few drinks can't clear up anyhow. They've set up shop in the old Martin's Bluff.
Which we will not go to for a while.
Talk to Tremaine about that place. He's over in the HLL. It's changed some, though, since those Trang things moved in.
And yeah, the HLL stands for the Hagardi Lunar Legion, and they're like the police force around here.
I know him.
She doesn't say anything more. And Tremaine is really not that interesting of a guy, unfortunately. Sounds like he would be, but... I think that's pretty much all I want to ask.
You kidding?
All
I'll
right.
see you when you get back.
Yes, you will.
Toodaloo!
Toodaloo. Nice, and we can just take a room for ourselves. We don't have to pay for it or anything. And here's our 4th instrument. The Viola
Ready and willing.
Diamore, I think. Yeah, which we don't have to identify for some reason. I just cast Charm, which unfortunately is not that useful, but whatever. Oh, I have a Book of Bless that I could give to somebody. Or sell. Probably just have to sell it. Let's identify some stuff. Renewal potions are good. Restores hit points drained by monsters. That's cool. Yeah, you won't get your hit points like drained very often at all. In fact, I'm not even sure which monsters drain hit points. Let's do this. Energy blast, sure. Bow. Neat. The ranger. Heal wounds is always probably the best choice for these unspecialized spellcasters. Scouting. There's really not much else to do with the ranger. Still have points. Cool. And we'll just save here. And see what's in here.
There's a trap.
I bet you there's
Yes?
a trap. And we don't have the spell points for it, so. Just wait here where we're perfectly safe. There are not that many places where you're perfectly safe to rest, so you should take advantage of them. But
One of those traps I've read so much about. Oh,
uh-oh,
This is a
serious malady. Try again.
Oh,
Really?
I'm injured.
That's not good. Use it. Oh, it opened anyway. Cool. That was weird. Oh, because the chest was still opening, so that's why we couldn't
With
use it.
pleasure. Much better.
Like, what is going on? So yeah, these key cards that you get, I think you can get 3 in the city, and they're all for their respective owners' bank vaults. So we will be looting those shortly after we get the other 2. Holy water is nice, I think. Yeah. Good for demons and undeads. Flash powder. I really don't use enough of this stuff. We've got a flail on us already. Okay. Let's check out what's in the rest of this place. Surprise, another chest. Totally unpredictable, I know. Don't have to even do any work for that one. We get a pretty awesome helm. I'm gonna put this dagger away because we don't need it. Good for him. You can take the skull cap. Okay. Nice. And I don't think we got anything else that was useful, really. Those arrows might be good. Shrike arrows are good. He's using just corals right now. So we'll switch those out. Nice. Okay. And yeah, even if you don't really care what the items are, if you identify things, it raises his divine skill, so you might as well. Ariel slippers. Oh, we could actually use these, I think. Yeah. On the bard. Nice. See? That's something really good, and I wasn't going to use it, so. 10% versus air is kind of weird, but nice.
No, I cannot do it.
Aww. I think that's all we have to identify, though. Some random scroll. Some potions, but other than that, I've been pretty good about that. Alright, we got some more raiders up here in the top. I don't know why Helly is letting raiders stay at her inn, but she
I'm
is.
ready for these guys.
These guys are just as weak as the others. And we already have an advantage right off the bat because we're in this,
With pleasure.
choke point here.
Aye.
With pleasure.
They're perfectly lined up for some good cone spells.
With pleasure.
So, should be short and simple. Ugh. She's running out of throwing stuff, things to throw. And we will go to the ship next, I promise.
Segundas.
Just wanted to take care of this while we're here. Nice. I don't get this missing while they're asleep.
Aye.
Do not get it.
With pleasure.
Guess I should just bless all the time. Which probably is a
pleasure.
good tactic. You could do acid breath, but how about
Yes.
berserk? Nice.
Segundas.
See, there we go.
Zinadain.
And that's because we use bless. Probably. I don't know. Bagpipes. Oh, I could identify
With
those
pleasure.
bagpipes. And everything.
With pleasure.
Aye.
Nice.
Segundas. Damn.
Man. Things are just not working out for her.
Alcazar.
I don't know if it's because they're unidentified or what. I don't think so, but maybe. We have make wounds? No.
Aye.
How about a fireball?
With pleasure. Nui segundas.
Come on, guys.
Alcazar.
Fine.
Aye.
With pleasure. With pleasure. Nui segundas.
What's this, a rapier? I think. Grab it. Yep.
Alcazar.
Yeah, he'll be dead. Somebody can hit him. She's out of throwing things now, I think. Hey, she's only got 1 star left. She's got some darts, though. There we go. Yay! Nobody gained a level, but there's another chest, so.
Booby trapped.
Yes.
Booby trapped. Bam.
I have contracted an illness.
That's fine. Sweet. Because her skill is still going up every time she uses that, even if she fails. So
With pleasure. Much better.
she might not be getting, you know, gaining levels, but she will. We're gonna give that to the samurai. Myles needs some armor. Who needs corals? You do. I think everybody has some kind of range thing now. Yeah. Can figure out what. Let's rest real quick and figure out what all our unidentified stuff is. 'Cause I don't want that to be
All set.
negatively affecting us.
Damn.
Come on.
No, I cannot do it.
Good way to raise his magic, at least. This might take a few tries, though. Medusa stones. That's cool. Give those to the fairy. See if we can figure out what these bagpipes are.
No, I cannot do it.
I usually don't like to do this kind of grinding a lot because it ruins it like slows down the pace of an already really slow game, but sometimes it's worth it and just what you have to do. Scroll of haste. It's good for levels, believe it or not, you know? Well, for skill points anyway.
No, I cannot do it.
Okay, I'm good. Let's get out of here. Later, Helly. We'll probably be back.
Look over here.
We've already got some raiders outside the ship. Are those some of the ones that we attacked earlier? Probably. Let's see if we can get some of these monks to help us out. I don't really want to deal with... because obviously we're going to have to do more fighting inside the ship, so I don't really want to deal with these guys right now. They're probably going to head right toward us, but... okay. As long as we've got this monk guy, we'll be alright.
I'm ready for these guys.
Alrighty. And we'll back up so we're on the ramp.
Taken care of.
Or they're just all gonna run away. As they should. Some of them might come around the other side, but I doubt it. Could be bad, but... whatever.
With pleasure.
Do that.
Aye.
Get all our buffs up first.
With pleasure.
Neat. 1 damage. Okay, she split those up automatically. That's funny. That's what I was wondering. Here comes another priest. Alright.
Angelasta.
And yeah, if you do AoE spells like that or cone spells, they're not going to hit your friendly NPCs. Which is nice. Even on expert, it doesn't do that. No friendly fire in this game, unless you're like... you can throw like projectiles though and hit your friend in the back though. They won't turn against you unless it was an intentional though, so... it's interesting. Yeah, they get all the same buffs that you have. Definitely worth it to fight with a group. Of creatures beyond just your main party here.
With pleasure.
Yes.
Let's do that again.
With pleasure.
I don't know why she's wasting time with darts from this range, but that's weird.
No. No.
I love watching them. They just punch the shit out of people. Yeah, they're level 5, so, or 7, rather. I was looking at hit points and I saw 5, but I knew he was 7. Sorry. There you go, 30 damage. That's what I like to see. Zinadayan. There you go. Thanks, brother.
With pleasure.
Aye.
Alright, let's try piercing
With
pipes.
pleasure.
I hope this works. Oh, he dropped something. Boom bomb.
Segundas.
And the other one over there is running away. What? You only took 4 damage, dude. Come back. That guy's a wimp. What a coward. Cowardly monk. You missed. Alright, I think we can settle this now. Yay! Nice. Oh, there's still that one left. Alright. Wherever he went. Let's go rescue this chick before more monsters come around. Got some good gauntlets here.
Very well.
Which we'll give it to him. Yeah, this isn't good for anybody. Alright. Yeah, you can step over fire and it's not gonna hurt you.
Pick it up.
Ooh.
What now?
Poignard is good. That's what Myles has, isn't it? No, it's just a regular dagger. Okay. I don't think anybody else is using daggers on my team, though. So we'll give that to Myles. We might keep him around for a while. I'm not sure. Just walk on through here. This is the black box of the ship. It's damaged though, so you can't read it yet. Even if you did know where to go to read it. Nothing in this room, but you can hear some noises behind here.
Stay with me. This could get messy.
This is your, well, it might not be your first encounter, but for us it's our first encounter with Savant Troopers. These guys, they don't have as many hit points, surprisingly, but they do hit harder than the Hargardi. They're not ranged, though, which is nice. And again, we have the situational advantage here, because they have to come through this doorway.
Aye.
And this is a totally scripted fight, if you couldn't
With
tell.
pleasure.
You know, you could die,
With pleasure.
it's not likely. Especially because we have Vi Domina.
That be?
Probably the biggest main character other than you in this game. Nice retreat there, dude. But our team is only like level 6, so surprisingly we're a little low for this fight. I thought we would be more on the same level, but that might have something to do with the difficulty as well, actually. So, I don't know. Nice. That was a lucky web. Vi does a lot of damage, though. Not sure what level she is.
Aye.
I think she becomes whatever level is like the average of our party. I'm not sure, though, exactly how that works.
With pleasure. With pleasure.
Yeah. And yeah, her chest is kind of massive on her model, just like all the other female characters in this game. It's kind of unfortunate, but what are you gonna do?
Alcazar.
Yes, they do punch you, but they have giant iron spikes on their hands, so it's not so much punching as it is stabbing. Let's do that.
Aye.
With pleasure.
Let's try a cherry bomb and see what happens.
With pleasure.
I'm feeling reckless right now. We have to get rid of that stuff somehow. Otherwise it just kind of sits in my inventory. There, it worked. Nice.
Alcazar. Aye.
Oh, he came unwebbed. Whatever.
Aye.
Yay!
I'm still alive.
That's a
I
lot of
think
experience.
You must be treating me with a little more respect.
Myles is the only one that gained from that. Whatever. Let's do pickpocket. I like that you get to determine how these NPCs develop too. Like they don't just level up automatically, like they might in some other games. Let's talk to Vi.
Finally! Oh, thank God it's you.
Thank
whoever
Boonsang, you
are.
mean?
I was expecting the Dark Savant. And no offense, but you look like a bunch of schoolgirls compared to him.
She's
His troopers locked me up in here.
she's not wrong
and
about
I was
that.
expecting him any minute. And we've already had one run-in too many.
If somehow we did fight
Say,
the Dark
let's
Savant
get
right
out
now,
of here
we would
before
get
he
our
comes
asses
looking for
kicked.
me. Oh, and I haven't even introduced myself. My name's Vitalia, but you can call me Vi.
Hi, Vitalia. 500 gold and 7,000
I thought
experience.
there'd be something more in this for us. Let's take her where she wants to go. Sometimes you have to wait for the payoff, if you know what I mean.
Oh, Myles.
Stick around, and you'll learn all you need to know about me. I'm all right, thanks. If you don't know who he is, you will soon enough. I met him when I was young, barely 20. He was visiting Dominus
I'm
on
not sure
some
how old she is now.
diplomatic mission, or so he said. He was nice, you know, interesting in a fatherly sort of way.
We're on a diplomatic mission to
He asked
Alderaan.
me if I wanted to take a ride, tour the galaxy in style, and I thought, what's the harm? It took me almost 7 years to get back home. The longest 7 years of my life.
Typo.
The fallout wasn't pretty. I mean, look what it did to my eye. What was my eye?
I'm not sure how she lost her eye.
Now he's back on Dominus, and who knows what he wants.
The Dark Savant took it, but I'm not sure why because I haven't played through all of 7. Her story, I think, comes into play in Crusaders of the Dark Savant. I don't think she's in 6 at all, but I could be wrong about that. I really need to play through those games.
You should ask about it at the temple.
What else?
So much to say about it. I grew up here, you know. It wasn't like this then, of course. I mean, it was an actual town with actual people.
With actual
What's
character
happened here
models.
really makes me hate the Dark Savant. Him and that stupid tower.
Stupid tower.
I could show you around, answer your questions as we go. That might be easier. I mean, it is a big planet.
Even though she says that, there are some areas where NPCs will refuse to go. Like some dangerous sections of the world.
If I hear anything, trust me, I'll tell you.
Thanks.
The monastery? It's the home of the Brotherhood of the Ascension. It's northwest of Arnika.
Yeah, we were there.
Well, we do have a lot of stuff to do.
Myles.
Myles? Myles. Who doesn't know Myles?
Who doesn't? The Dark Savant knows Myles.
Helly? She's been running that bar in Arnika as long as I can remember. If you haven't already figured it out yourself, Helly's the one you talk to if you want to know the word on the street. They're one of the greatest trading cartels in the universe, and very powerful. Unless, of course, you ask the Trang, who will tell you that they're the most powerful. You know how that goes.
True.
There isn't much that happens in the universe that the Trang don't have a hand in. Well, and the Umpani too. It seems the Trang and the Umpani are always at odds, even here on Dominus. The
Henchmen.
minions of the Dark Savant. Really, they're just machines, you know. But they're programmed to do his bidding. And you can be sure it's not good.
It's not good bidding at all.
It's a fort, really, but a tricky one. See, when this fellow Martin was trying to avoid the HLL, he built the place. Rumor has it that there's all sorts of traps to keep people out. I hear the Trang are living there now.
There's not that many traps. There are a few traps.
I remember hearing about him. He stole the Destiny Dominus from the monastery. It was way before my time. They chased him through Trenton, Martin's Bluff, that's how it got its name, and who knows where else. They never did find him or the Destiny Dominus.
But we will. Later on.
It's our most sacred object. Funzang himself gave it to the Hegadi, so you can imagine why everyone was so ticked off when Martin stole it. The monks believe it represents all the gods' knowledge. If we could understand it, if we could find it, well, I guess we'd almost be cosmic lords ourselves.
Just the entire point of the game.
Funzang. Yes, he's a cosmic lord.
Which I'm not sure if that's supposed to imply there are more cosmic lords, but Funzang is like the only one you ever hear about, so I think he's the only one.
Well, we do have a lot of stuff to do.
But I mean, there's definitely the potential for there to be more.
If you don't know, he asked me if I wanted to take a... Now, he's... Higadi? Listen, I don't...
Yeah, nobody knows anything about Altheides. Mook.
I don't know any more than you do.
She doesn't know anything about the Mook? That's surprising.
You should ask about...
Alright, just get... Oh, don't pickpocket. That's a bad idea.
Let's go.
Yay.
It's an honor to be recognized.
Darling, I...
Goodness, those troopers really did a number on me.
Not really.
I was planning to visit some friends before they grabbed
She's got
me.
all her hit points still.
Maybe we could go together. I was hoping to see Helly at her bar, or Lord Braffett in the temple. I don't care which we go to first.
I guess we'll go do that. Both of those things. Because she asked for it. There we go. Derp, derp, derp. Communication. There we go. Anything else in here? I don't think so. Much longer. We will go talk to Helly this time, and next time we'll go visit the temple. 'Cause there's a lot more stuff to do in there than just talking to Braffet. This is not Helly's. This is Helly's. I get, even after all this time, I still get confused on this in the square because everything looks sort of the same. So, which is kind of the problem in the bigger areas of this game. Like when you go to the Rapax Castle, everything kind of just blends together. But let's talk to Helly.
Wow, I don't believe my eyes. Bye! Bye, Domina! My goodness.
Helly, I could hardly wait to see you. It has been a long time.
Long? I should say so. You said you were leaving for a week. What's it been?
7 years, Helly. 7
Long
long
years.
What the hell happened, Vi? I mean, there's a lot of difference between 7 days and 7 years.
It's a long story. I've been from one end of the universe to the other. I got a bit more than I bargained for.
Did it have to do with, you know?
Him? The Dark Savant? Yeah, it did. I made some foolish choices when I was young, Helly. I never should have left Dominus with him in the first place, but I can't take it back.
He's here, Vi. Here on Dominus. At least that's the word I'm getting in here. Did you know that?
It's why we came back. Hell, I wasn't here 2 days before his troopers already had me. These guys came to my rescue. I can tell you all about it when things settle down. But first, let's get some drinks for me and my friends.
On the house, Vi.
Aw. Ale. And
This'll hit the spot.
200
Thanks,
experience?
Helly.
Sure thing.
Which is like nothing at this point. Cool. So
I'll
yeah,
see you when you get back.
there's just some more story stuff. And I think that's a good stopping point. So now we've got a full 8 characters in our party.
Yes.
Which is cool, but it splits our experience among 2 more characters. So we might level up a little bit slower now, but again, that's not a huge deal because the random encounters scale to whatever your party's level is. So outside of like scripted encounters, which you do need to be leveled up for, like it's not that big a deal if we're under leveled at this point. I don't know. If we do have to do some grinding, or if I feel like we're under leveled, we might kick these guys out and just wander around by ourselves for a little while. But for now, I think they're gonna run with us because, well, especially Vi, I always like to have in the party because I feel like she deserves to be in the party and she's intricately entwined in the plot. Myles, not so much, but you know, he's Vi's friend and he's a good rogue, so we'll probably replace him at some point. I usually do. But for now, this is what we're gonna roll with. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time in part 7. Goodbye.